Alrighty, welcome everyone to some more CrossCode. Today I'm going to be joined with by CommRio as we explore the new area that we just got to, Maroon Valley, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff that happened leading up to this and whatnot.
Yeah, I heard this is going to be a monumental episode.
You know it.
Yeah. I'm out. Just needed to make a pun.
Game puns are always great. Hey Ryoko, how's it going? Oh, let me also do this for you too. So, there we go.
Thank you. I was actually going to ask about that.
All good. All right. Okay. Yep. So we beat the first dungeon last time. We did some side quests last time. We finished up Bergen Trail and all that stuff, and now we're here in Maroon Valley. I think for the most part we're still good because I can't get the lumber for this until I work around here, and I have no idea what this extra item is and stuff. And I'm pretty sure, based on when I went around last time, that's whoops, let me grab one thing real quick.
The Wild Golden's doing that. Ryoku, can you hear me fine? Is that all good? Or Fea, or Seth, whoever.
Yeah. If we would do audio checks, that would be wonderful.
Okay, sounds good. Great, thank you.
Right. There we go. Now we're good. I had to get Sir Alfred up on the screen. Can't be a golden
also,
stream without
Nightmare
a golden
run of E6. That's gonna be fun. Ryoku.
A nightmare run? Oh, good luck. Good luck. I love E6, but Nightmare is a strong ask to do.
Never done any game on that high a difficulty. I'm good staying unfrustrated.
Yeah, it's already done. Oh, dang, he's already done it.
Oh, recently finished. Oh,
he's done it.
Oh.
He's an expert.
Nice.
Home of a shod. All humans welcome.
Yes.
Oh, we got lizard people. Let's go.
There's some lizard and somewhat bird as well.
That is so wow. So like, we have a D&D session going on with like my college buds and stuff like that, and what our DM created was this desert town of like Rockadee and stuff like that, and the matriarch of that place is literally like part lizard, part bird. That is hilarious.
You might have to ask that person if they
have never heard of this game until I started playing.
French.
I still can't do French. I should just listen to a bunch of French stuff and just like learn the accent and stuff like that. I can do some words like bonjour or sacre bleu.
Yeah, Emily doesn't go too much into French. This though.
Thankfully. Oh yeah, très bien. E7, yo, let's go.
I really like E7. I know it's got, I don't know, a middling reputation among the East community, but I think it's pretty solid, especially for the first party system game.
I was afraid of it, honestly, not in terms of like how difficult it was going to be, but just that I wasn't really going to like it, because I kind of went backwards with it. I had East 8, then Celceta, and then like 7 going, so I went backwards in the engines and stuff like that, which I kind of did with the ARC system as well. But man, you start playing it, and yeah, gameplay's a little bit shaky, you know, bosses are super sponges and stuff like that, but once you really hit that plot and you hit that music, dang, it's actually top 3.
Yeah, the music, definitely. There's a reason I ranked it in my top 10 for JRPG soundtracks.
Yeah, Holy crap! Like, Desert of Despair is like the desert theme. Desert of Despair is so good. Tia's theme, just in general, when you hear after you beat the game and you hear the title theme, you're like, oh heck! All the sanctuaries when you go back the second time, oh.
Yeah, it's definitely one that is worth a re-listen to, both for the fact that it's very good, and also there are some musical hints towards story events in that.
There are,
So,
yeah. 1.6 million. I still can't believe they made you do that. I think they made it easier for the when XE ported. I think they made it easier or something, didn't they?
I mean, bare minimum, they made it easier because you can fast travel now.
That's true. Oh, this is all worse. No? Well, that's unfortunate. Hi! But yeah, it's CrossCode. So, one of the things I definitely want to talk about today that I have not done while during this playthrough is some of the, like, just talk about the areas in general. Like, you know, with this being a more traditional RPG style, I kind of wanted to, like, go back and, like, talk about, like, areas like, so we have, like, the hub world, Rookie Harbor, first field, Autumn's Rise, second field, Bergen Trail, and second village, Bergen Trail, and Temple Mine, stuff like that. So, starting with Rookie Harbor, I would say it's a great starting village, but I almost feel that it's a little bit too big for a starting area. Whereas when we get to, like, Bergen Village, its size, I feel like, matches more of what I think should have been a starting village and stuff like that. Just because I'll be real, I forgot with quests that you can just go to the quest hub and look at where they all are, as opposed to having to run through every single room and trying to find if there's a person who has a quest or not. But, like, overall, it's a great area. I like that there's a market and stuff like that. What I don't know is that if the market gets, like, updated or some crap like that, because they still have, like, pretty weak stuff. I don't imagine it will get updated, but if it does, that'd be great.
How much do you care on that particular question?
That one I don't mind if you tell me.
And granted, it has been a little while since I played, but I actually do think it does get updated later
good.
on in the game. I don't think that's the case for all the places, though. I think there's a reason you go back to revisit there, and when you do, it updates.
I see. At least it has more life than the East 9 hub. Man, the East 9 Balduke gets so much shit undeservingly. I love Balduke. I get it. It's too gray. It's not as colorful. It's almost too big. It has way too many shops, and the frame drops are sometimes unacceptable. I get it. But man, you get to the end of 9 and you start running around and saying goodbye to everybody, and that my heart broke.
I mean, they kind of tried to capture what they had with Crossbell City with Balduke, and I think it's a good idea. I think they did a good job on the characters, but the city itself was not as well realized a location as Crossbell City from Trails is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was always going to be compared to East 8, and choosing this Gray City location immediately after the island beach colorful one, I think that comparison didn't work in East 9's favor.
Yeah, it's tricky. Also, hold on. I never said that's when Balduke gets good. That's when when my heart broke. I felt that Balduke really got good when you hit the chapter when you unlock Renegade, which is a little bit far, admittedly.
That just when you unlock the last playable party member,
and the story really starts to pick up. Yeah, But also when the town theme in profile on Belfry starts playing there, like that town theme alone is, in my opinion, like the definitive theme for Balduke, and that is one of my favorite town themes from East. So it really started hitting when I heard that theme, and actually mainly just got to run around the town after getting all the Nox portals and stuff like that. But I get it. I get it. East 8, in and of itself, is just quintessential adventure. It is very difficult to almost beat that. But I don't think the risk was a bad risk with 9. But it is very tricky to do. Like, how do you do that? How do you make a prison town be a fun adventure? That's just a crazy ask in general.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with 10.
Oh,
hopefully that rumor about news at the end of this month is the case.
I really hope so.
I mean, they can't delay that again. They can't do trails for another year after this.
No, and if they do, that means they're doing some like Square Enix level stuff like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like, we're gonna give you a remake of 1-2 again, we're gonna give you East 10, and we're gonna give you a manga, and we're gonna, well, they actually do have a manga actually going on for Trails, but...
Plus that anime that's gonna be coming at some point.
Yeah, that's exciting. But, Hilkuro 3 before East 10 announcement. Hey man, if they want to just go ahead and finish Trails, I'm not gonna say no to it. So long as they, you know, put time and effort into it.
I am too invested in East 10 being next year for it.
It has to be. There's no
allow
way.
Kuro 3.
There's no way. It is not. It's the 35th anniversary. You gotta show something. Like, you already...
Well, no, it's 35th this year, so they're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
That's why people thought it was gonna be this year in Kuro 2, kinda.
Yeah, when the 40th
yeah.
and all that passed for just Falcom in general.
Yeah, you can't go that way just.
Dang it.
So you talked about Rookie Harper as the opening and a bit about Bergen Village. What did you think about Autumn Rise and Bergen Trail?
Autumn Rise is an amazing first area. It is just pretty. It plays it just plays really well. I don't really have a whole lot of complaints with it. Even like the map design and stuff like that is just overall pretty good. Bergen Trail, boy oh boy, is it difficult, but once you hit the right levels, I think it works out very well. I actually preferred Bergen Trail, but I also am a bit of a I prefer ice areas in general. And so beating up snowmen and penguins was actually quite fun for me. Especially last session, I got into that cave where you just have a beatdown with all those penguins and stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah. That was amazing. My only complaint so far, and I think this is something that even Joey brought up in the first time, is it is very difficult to tell platforming sometimes, and that is the biggest thing, where it's like, you see a chest, and you're like, how the hell do I even get up there? And you sometimes have to spend like 20 minutes in a room just to figure out how do you even get to a place or something like that. Which I don't think really works to its benefit. And sometimes there's like a room where it's like you gotta enter in from another room and stuff like that, which is like all fine and said and done. But this is kind of a thing I was talking about with, I don't remember who. I think I was mentioning it somewhere, where if you had to remove some of the immersion just by a tiny bit to have some form of like highlight or something to let the player know what they can and can't climb on, and also like what they can, like for example in this section right here, that third layer you obviously can't go on. This second layer you can walk on it. That rock there you probably can't walk on it, you know? So like just some small outlines that you could have subtly put to just let the player know, that would have worked amazingly.
Yeah, it's a persistent problem in CrossCode, and as far as I've actually seen some of the footage that the people who made CrossCode, have for their new game that they're developing for. And I think that's something that they were aware of and are trying to find better ways to show that delineation between levels. Hopefully they succeed. But yeah, it doesn't get better over the course of the game.
Oh no. It is a tricky conversation, because if you do that, then you almost take the immersion out of the player of like a natural world and stuff like that and whatnot. But I also raise the fact that your plants also glow, so it's probably okay.
It's like the NPC from CrossCode. Why do you have the heat all the way up? For the immersion.
For the immersion. I always view how Trails overshadows East pretty similar to Persona, for the most part gets most of the favoritism over SMT. Yeah, and Trails as a whole, right? Like, it took off after Sky just did amazingly in Japan, after Crossbell just did amazingly, and then, you know, Cold Steel comes over to the West, and people are like, holy crap, this is an amazing turn-based JRPG, and then, you know, not everybody, you know, makes their way to East.
I mean, it took me a little while to get to East from Trails. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even longer to get to Tokyo Xanadu.
I'm the opposite. Tokyo Xanadu was my first Falcom experience as a whole.
Well, it is the game I'm playing at the moment, so.
Ooh. What do you think of it?
I'm enjoying it. Combat took me a little while to get into it. I really tried to play it like Ys, and that's not the right way, especially for some bosses.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm into, I think, the rhythm now. I like some of the ideas. I like the world ideas. I am a little tired of Japanese school settings, so that part doesn't work as well, but you know,
right.
I'm having a good time with it, and I think it's solid from what I've played so far. I'm in chapter 5. I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I think Japan as a whole is also tired of school settings. They're moving away from it.
I mean, are they?
I think so. Kuro is definitely not a school setting. Well, it has a school, JK.
Kuro's not, but you still see the ones. I mean, the SMT and Persona's not moving away from those. And then you got ones from other studios, like Monarch is going in there. You could even argue Fire Emblem with Three Houses. They went that way, and who knows what they're gonna do after the success of that.
Hey, it's a Rhoda tree, but purple. Or maroon.
But yeah, I hope so. I just want to see more adult protagonists, and that might be because, you know, I'm an adult now and would prefer that representation, but
it would be nice. It definitely would be nice. Also, it's just like, I think we just need more like, what do you want? Oh, you don't want me to enter? That's fine.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Alright. Fine, Mr. Lozaman. I see how it is. I think, like, there's nothing wrong with teenagers because that's like a high prime time for like development, and it's very easy to do. But at the same time, I kind of almost just really want to, like, I'm with you, like, just want to see an adult because, one, I'm an adult, but two, just being an adult, being like, yeah, see, no, I don't really feel that way. I've already matured my way, and I'm just gonna do things my way, and, you know, fudge that. Or just have adult big boy insight. That's just like, well, we could do it that way, or based on my knowledge and just general experience that I've gathered over the last like 10 years of my life, we could do it this way.
Yeah. I mean, I am really hoping that Soul Hackers 2, which does have an adult cast, is able to do that well, and that more places, more teams and developers follow that.
That's also by Atlas, right?
Yes, it is Atlas.
Nice. Alright, so yeah, Bergen Trail is awesome. I think it's better than Autumn Rise. Bergen Village is also super cool. It's quirky. I love running around the rooftops and stuff like that. But again, even there too,
Yeah, did you catch the goat?
I did finally
goat
catch
kid?
the goat. I did have to kind of look it up because, like, the platform you have to go on for the first time, I just, like, straight up, it just blended into the environment for me. I would have never seen that unless I saw it, which I, had to look it up and be like, oh, yeah, I can do that. And then it all made sense. And then the rest of the quest was just super easy. So, yeah. But Bergen Village is pretty cool. I like the Ice Village. Temple Mine was an awesome first dungeon. I learned last time that you can actually beat Emily in the race, and I did not because...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think with me just going at my own pace and doing that, there was literally only one race that I won against Emily. In there, which was actually the dungeon of this area.
Interesting. I imagine most players probably are not going to be here on their first time.
Yeah, I heard that it was included as sort of, a challenge for potential speedrunners and getting that in. So it's not supposed to be. It's definitely not going to be a challenge for most speedrunners. But I believe that was the original intention.
Interesting. I like that idea. Where am I even going? There we go. Like, holy crap, all the way just to get this one chest. Oh boy.
It was worth it. And yeah, you're right. Real good. Just having the adults actually act like adults as well. This is important if you're doing that sort of thing.
You haven't played Oninaki, right?
I have not, no.
It's interesting because Kagachi in that is an adult, although he doesn't look like an adult because of the graphics stuff like that, but he is an adult. And like, I think he's actually a very well done adult protagonist. There are moments in it where it's like, if this was any other JRPG protagonist, like a teenager, they'd have some like long-winded like speech or just something of just being like, no, we'll totally be okay because I believe in friendship and stuff like that. But Kagachi just stays like stone dead silent because he just knows like that's not, there's just some things you talk and some things you don't talk. And then there's other times where he'll say something and it's like, that was a very mature thing of you to say. Alright, I think we're done with this room. Alright. So that is definitely a good thing. Bring more adult protagonists, please. Oh, hey, look, it's you. Hey. I need to learn more words for you, buddy. I just need to learn the word flower.
Spoiler alert on that one. It's not high on Sergey's priority list.
I can imagine not. We just got the question. Oh my goodness, when she learns the word why, that was hilarious. She's like, why? Why?
I love any of the moments where Leah gets to troll people.
It's hilarious. She's so well done.
I adore Leah so much.
She is
and
great.
It is such a kudos to the writers to make a character like that with those limitations so expressive and emotional anyways.
Yeah.
What, kitty? I'm not paying enough attention to you? That's always the case.
That's like, don't talk about Leah in front of me.
Nah, she's good. She's just upset that I wasn't around for more of the day.
That'll do it.
Part of the busyness.
Yep.
It's a holiday tomorrow, kitty. I'll be around.
Do you also have Monday off for Juneteenth?
So I have Monday off, and we're supposed to have Monday off in general for that. However, there is still going to be someone from my office on duty for that because they literally can't have someone not be on. It's one of those essential roles.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just not me in this particular instance.
Well, hey, now you get 2 days with the cat.
Yeah. I gotta get that in now because I'm headed down to Pennsylvania later this week for multiple days. So.
Oh, hey, that's Ryan.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, school's closed for the day. That's the case. Our school, we're done with the school year, but there's still summer stuff. Because,
Yeah, there's always like summer school and stuff. On the topic of Leah, like, yeah, I was gonna say they just did her so well because like there's still so many people I think nowadays who just really dislike silent protagonists, but when you do them like Leah or like Adol, you really don't feel that like you're missing out on, you know, their dialogue and stuff.
Get that for Leah? I'm not sure if I would put Adol in the same category on that.
How so?
I actually, so I know that my opinion on this may not actually be one of the more popular ones, but I think the E series was better suited when Adol was completely silent.
As opposed to him being super chatty recently.
As opposed to having the dialogue options and that he could still respond in there. But I think one of the beauties, at least to me, of the East series is that it's not really Adol's stories. He's going to a place and telling the story of the people of that place. And that's where I find the strongest connection. That's why I think East 8 works so well, and The Oath in Felghana works so well, because those are very much not Adol's stories. And I feel like Memories of Celceta, which was more Adol's story, although not too much, struggled in part because of that.
I actually agree with you on this this take. I agree. Like, I don't think we needed to give, like, you can have him do like battle noises and stuff like that.
Oh,
and like
of course.
like Celceta's dialogue options were hilarious in of themselves, but I do agree that like no, like when Felghana and Oath were being played, like when you played them, and Adol is just like pure silent, and he's telling you what's going on around him. It feels a lot better than when he actually was chatty. Where am I going?
But I know some people who actually just want him to become an actual character and voiced in the whole game.
Yeah. They're the same people who dislike silent protagonists because they feel like they don't get enough out of the protagonist. Like, what's even the point? They're like, why is he even there? Also, yes, Chrono from Chrono Trigger. What about East 3 Wonders from East? Adol would never shut up and constantly still. Hang on now. We can
Never
that
played that one. Never played that one. Can't comment.
We can forget that one. Quests. Oh, it was Arid Lumber. Okay,
Yeah.
so now I can get the thing. I can go back to Rookie Harbor for that. So 13, and then I need 9. I probably have plenty of Arid Lumber.
You get it. Okay, yeah.
I hope so. Let's find out. 13, 9, and 5 is 22, 27.
27. Arid Lumber 13. Yep.
Just enough. All right, I need a lot more. Oh, no wonder. This stream doesn't have any exits. No, it does. It has one. I was like, where am I going? But other than that, outside of the comments that I've given so far, like, I love the areas that they've given and stuff like that. I'm not usually a big fan of desert areas. East completely changed that for me. But they've done well here with Maroon Valley so far.
Yeah, because even within the areas, they do try and add variety. So you've got the more oasis stuff, and now we're back to the desert proper.
Yeah. We can just ignore Wanderers from these because Dogi's also an asshole in that one. That's not true, Dogi.
Hashtag not my Dogi.
Not my Dogi.
I also kind of feel that way about E7. Not about his character, but his character profile.
I
He looks
don't like
very
it.
weird in it.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I disagree with many people that say that that's like the best look for the best look for Adol and the best look for Dogi and stuff like that. No, I'm sorry. It's not true.
I can accept for Adol, but only in like the full promotional art ones instead of the in-game graphics. Because have you seen those? He looks great in those.
Those are fine. But I also just am in the group of people that think he looks better without the armor. Like in his Celceta look, his East 8 and East 9 look are much better for me than the armor. The armor isn't bad. I just think it works better for like the Arc Engine where it's not like super pronounced and stuff like that. Okay, we already went there. Heat armor. Cold armor. I don't think we're gonna get cold damage here. Heat armor. Oh, great. I wonder what I should go for. Heat armor. Gee, I wonder what I should go for. Oh, boy. I do miss Adol using only sword and shield and not just a sword. Yeah. Even if he doesn't use it, just have him hold it.
Nah, just bring back Arc. The East 10 is just back to Arc Engine.
Sure. Yeah, you're not gonna hear me say no to that. I'll love it. Those just feel like just the best. I mean, East 8 is super great with its movement and stuff like that. 9, like, you know, with all its movement options is amazing. But, man, with the Arc stuff, even in Nepishtim, yeah, there's just something great about Adol pitter-pattering around and stuff like that. That just never gets old. Let's go there. But East 10 with HD 2D art would be pretty cool. You're gonna trigger Joey by this. You're lucky he's not here. You're gonna trigger.
I am noted. I love the HD 2D art style. But have they tried an action game, a proper action game with it yet?
No. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
think East is where you want to start on that. Because it's Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy, and then the Dragon Quest III remake and Live Alive are going to be in that. And all of those, I believe, are turn-based.
Falcon wouldn't even use they wouldn't even use HD2D. They would make their own HD2D. Which they basically, which they would just do is just they would just make the Arc Engine HD. That's all they would do.
Yeah. Arc Engine and Trails in the Sky back for the new Trails in East games.
Sure. Why not? No, that's not the direction they want to go in. Falcom's great, but they have some strange ideas in their heads.
I am still going to... I really want to see how East is going to go with the new engine. And who they're going to use for an artist for the game.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to use the Kuro artist, who I think was also the Crossbow artist.
Yeah, I would love if they did it as well.
That'd be great.
I think that the Kuro art and character designs is top notch.
I agree. It's a good return to form factor in a weird way. Not that Cold Steel had bad character designs, but with Kuro just hits.
Like, Cold Steel had some really good character designs and some not so good ones. But for Kuro, I feel like it's a 90% or above are great on the designs.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think they're gonna do that much, Ryoko. I think what they really like, we've already seen what they wanted to do with Trails elements in East, which is just add conversations. I don't think they're ever going to do that.
They're going to turn every game story into Trails and every combat system into East.
I mean, that's because what they did with Kuro was they went action with it. They went the hybrid action system that Final Fantasy Remake started. With East, they decided for 8 and 9, hey, you know what? We're going to have people talk a lot more. That was something that Yahiko brought up during his East 9 stream. He's like, yeah, East has never had this much conversation. Usually, even in the early party games, you would just talk for like 3 sentences and off you go. Which I don't know what I like both, actually. I don't know which I prefer, though.
Yeah, and it's a tough call. Nah.
Fire! Oh, you're strong to fire? That makes sense. I imagine most things in the desert are strong to fire. Because, like, on one hand, yes, the magic of East really is the adventure of it. So you just want to get in there, you want to explore, you want to beat some stuff up, and then bam, you're good to go, you know? But, admittedly, is some of the character development that did take place in Dana and in Monstrum Nox were actually really top-notch. So, I don't know. I don't know what's the right way. I don't think they're ever going to make East turn-based, though. I don't think they're going to go back to turn-based in general. Falcom, again, with their despite their
strategy already exists.
Yeah, they learned from that one.
Yeah, not that that's actually turn-based. I'm pretty sure that's an RTS game.
It is, yep. They learned from that one. East 10 will have 20 romance options with all the potential waifus for adults. See, here's the funny thing, too, is they had every opportunity to do that for 9, and they didn't. What is the purpose of this? Oh.
And then we'd have more arguments on who actually counts as a love interest of adults.
Like 2 people. Realistically, it's like 2 people.
Who are the 2 people?
Bina, Lilia.
Of course. Alright.
And personally, Tia, but like, not really. That's just like personal preference.
I don't think Tia ever showed interest. I mean, Laxia did show interest in 8.
Yeah. Like, Donna doesn't count.
No, Donna definitely doesn't count. I will fight people who say
No, yeah, that. She does not count at all. Am I stupid?
No, that one's a hard one. I'm not sure you can actually get it that way. I think you have to hit it off something else.
But yeah, it's mainly Fina and Lilia who are like the canonical, like, yeah, Adolf probably had a thing for them and they had probably had a thing for him too. There's also Terra.
Probably.
I feel like we need a modern interpretation of 5 to really say.
Yeah, we need the East 5 remake before we can say definitively on that. Yeah, I don't remember how I got that one. I just have a feeling like I shot off a bunch of things and it worked once. And that was it.
Alright. I will get this. East 6, she showed plenty of interest. What do you mean? She was only there for like 5 seconds. Yeah, she showed interest because he fell off the ship and almost died.
while saving her, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
It's, yeah. Now, Geis is the real.
Oh yeah. He's the true bromance. Everyone's like, nah, it's Dogi. Nah, it's Geis. Geis is a great anti-hero. They really need to do more with him. I would love if East 10 is just like, you know what, fudge Adol. He's gone captured by the spirit of the oceans and stuff like that, and Geis has to actually go save him.
East 10 is just all of it's Geis and Credo and just all the people who didn't particularly like Adol at first teaming up for an adventure.
I'm guessing you didn't notice when she complained to herself when Adol saved Olha. I see, again, I don't disagree with that, but I just don't think that... I don't think Terra is one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, in Dawn of East, he has a kid with Lilia. I mean, you can't get much more crazy than that. I will get this. I'm stubborn. Oh! Wait. Yeah! See? All the do is complain.
Ah, you didn't go for jumping across.
Well, that became non-canon because of that. Oh.
Yeah, Celceta made the other East 4s non-canon, but it's still fun that there was a time that Daddle was canonically a thing. Although I know we haven't been talking too much in the game, but there is some good dialogue stuff between Leah and Emily during
She's
this.
great. I love her as a supporting character.
This time. Yeah. Emily has some great moments already passed and some ones you can look forward to, including several in this area.
Let's go. Also, how did that one random NPC make it? Things turned off. What?
It's so again, this is an MMORPG.
Oh,
so some people have unlocked things that you haven't.
Oh, you're cool.
There.
Oh, instancing. You'd love to see it. Alright. Yeah, not a whole lot of interesting stuff going on here in CrossCode. I mean, it's interesting. It's just lots of exploring the desert area and stuff like that. I will say, though, I do like this song, but it's songs like these that make it where I don't really like desert areas, just because I don't feel connected with the music and stuff like that. They're fine songs. Like Maroon Valley, fine song. Not my jam. This song, it's fine. Not what I prefer. Desert of Despair or Silent Sands from East Origin, freaking fantastic. Is that a bias because I may like that genre a bit more? Probably.
No, East Origin is good enough. You don't need to explain bias in that.
Although I saw a Reddit post of someone saying that they disliked Silent Sands, that whole area, because it got too difficult and had too much platforming, and it's like,
I mean, I don't see it, but maybe that's just the case.
Yeah,
at least you didn't have to dash jump anywhere.
It's true. True. It's really good that they got rid of that one. Sounds like someone needs to kill last one. Also, I didn't say hi to Violet, but hi, Violet.
Oh yeah, played more of this game. Oh, is CrossCode no longer on Game Pass?
Most games on Game Pass only stay for a limited time, so you gotta get them when they last.
Yeah. I got Game Pass for free with my new laptop more than a year ago, and I definitely took advantage in that time to play several games. And I think all three of them are still on Game Pass. I know Ori and the Will of Wisps is, because, you know, that's a Microsoft one. It's not going to be taken off. But Crusader Kings 3 and Ikenfell are both on there, too, still.
How often did you use dash arts when you played this game?
I use them more than shield arts.
Interesting. I forget they exist. Often. I'm just so used to smacking and then shooting.
Yeah, no, that's generally what I'm doing as well. But I did do some dash arts, definitely more later on. Yeah, and that's too bad on CrossCode not being on Game Pass. But I definitely recommend it if you're interested, ever, Violet, to get back to it.
I do too. I would recommend this to people if they're looking for a good JRPG. Would you call CrossCode a comfy JRPG?
I think that there are aspects of it that would fit that. I think that the amount of and the challenge of the puzzles might work against it being a comfort one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could get stressful for people.
See, my last session when I tried to do the ice monastery. Slipping and sliding away.
Yeah, so it's a good game, but comfy might not be the descriptor I would use.
That makes sense.
Post game, this is absolutely a comfy JRPG.
Just running around and cleaning stuff up? Or like, is there just generally good post-game content in this one?
Well, there's the A New Home DLC, which I'm not sure if you have in there, but that is basically just attacked on extra story stuff. So it has the dungeons with the puzzles and all that. But yeah, I think a lot of the side quest activities in there could fit into that descriptor.
Interesting. Yeah, I hope I have it.
I will say it's not essential, but I do recommend it. It's a good conclusion to some of the stuff that was left unanswered at the end of CrossCode Main.
Ooh. That's always good. It's always nice to get that extra closure.
Mm-hmm.
Missed the meeting today. Slept in arrival too late. Meeting was already over. Oh no! I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
I played Crosswords. Life is not all about fun and games. What do you mean? It's a lie. I played games, so I must be a child and irresponsible. This is a mentality that still exists to this day, and I really hate that it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ellie is definitely relatable in this instance.
There was someone...
Except I have never missed a meeting ever. No, that's a lie.
I'm gonna say, that's impressive, because I know like everybody at one point always misses something because they either slept in, or they forgot, or they just didn't even know.
Yep.
That's just a fact of life. I knew someone my freshman year of uni that just hated the fact that me and my friends watched like anime and stuff. She was like, no, you guys shouldn't be watching this like kid stuff anymore. Like, you guys gotta do more like adult men things. Like, what does that mean? What does adult men things mean? And she's like, like watching sports and talking about like, that sort of stuff. And then we're just like, but what if we don't like that?
Wait, no, Golden, we're getting off track. So, what were your opinions on the NBA Finals? Here, let's get into sports here.
Well, the Golden State Warriors won. Stephen Curry won his fourth his fourth one. I don't know if it's in a row, but they did win their fourth.
Not in a row. Yeah. I'm actually a big sports fan, and unfortunately, I'm a big Celtics fan. So
oh
that was
no!
a disappointment in there. But yeah.
No, I think both. I think the Celtics kind of dropped it in the last game there, but I think that both teams played well.
No, they were a good team. They got far. They had to work hard to get to that point to begin with, and they just couldn't finish it. And hopefully they'll be back someday. But kudos to the Warriors. Anyways, back to adult things. Let's talk about games.
I love how you subverted the entire story about being like, oh yeah, no wait, I'm also a sports guy. That works so well. No, yeah.
I have a myriad of interests.
That's good. Like I think that's better than just being like tied to one and being like, yeah, since you're a guy, you have to follow like this particular interest and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, look, I'm over here. Wait, so can I?
No, you can't go that way.
I
that
hope,
whole area is blocked off for a little while. Unless you can find a way around.
Unless I could get up and around, yeah. Are you guys just gonna pass through? I hate you.
Yep.
I hate you.
The game is showing you what you can't have.
Ugh. And so one time that girl came to my room and she saw that I was like watching like just like anime clips on YouTube. She's like, no, you shouldn't be doing this. That's so weird. I'm like, you're weird. I could make fun of you for the same thing because like they came from like an area of town and stuff like that where like they would drive their every now and then, because they grew up on farmland and stuff like that, they would drive their tractors to school. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna make fun of me for playing video games and stuff like that, I can make fun of you for like literally all the tractor jokes in the world because that's the type of environment you grew up in. And they were like, that's okay, like that's acceptable. And I'm like, how is that any more different than me playing games? What?
Yeah, you got it.
Woohoo!
The more arid lumber.
Oh, I need to see how many I have. I need 27.
Uh, 24.
It's close. Every parent ever, indeed.
Yeah, I definitely think my parents never could have imagined how big gaming would be in my and my siblings' lives when they initially set our computer time to 30 minutes every week.
Mine never really cared. They were like, hey, you're getting good grades in school, right? All right, yeah, cool, do whatever you want. That type of thing. Just don't do drugs, don't do that sort of stuff.
Was it you that we were talking to, and you said that you were, if you got good enough grades, you were given a game and you started strategizing on that?
Basically, that's how I was able to keep up with the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, was literally if I got good grades, my mom had to deal with me where it's like, yeah, I don't mind going to the store and picking up a game, regardless of its cost or what system it's on. And I'm just like, all right, if you say so.
Oh, regardless of cost. I would like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
So that is how I was able to, you know, pick up like the Game Boy, to pick up the PSP and all that stuff. And, you know, I'm in a situation where my parents were able to do that, but at the same time, it was like, yeah, I mean, you worked hard for it, so you know, you can get that stuff and whatnot. So yeah, but the caveat of that too was that does not mean I was just able to like get any game that I wanted. So like if there was like if like a Final Fantasy came out, I could not just go and pick up Final Fantasy because I had not, quote unquote, earned it. So my overall games were limited in terms of what we had. However, there was a situation.
So you couldn't get any games in the summer because you couldn't get any grades.
Basically, yeah, it was pretty much that. It was like you had to the only way you would get it is if either you just like you got I mean, I think there were some minor ones too. Like if I came back with like a 98 or higher on a test, then like, yeah, my mom would be like relatively okay with it. But for the most part, no, it was pretty much it was all based on the report cards, which in American schools, at least the one that I went to, is by semester.
Yep.
So it was two per year.
Okay. 5th birthday, 1986 NES. Wow. Yeah.
Dang.
Definitely didn't have a game console at 5 years old.
Nope, did not either. Well, we kind of did. We had a PlayStation 2 for Kingdom Hearts, but that was like a loaner from my cousin.
The first time my family got a console, which is still the only console my parents have ever bought for the kids, was the Wii.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
Classic.
I mean, is unsurprising. That was a system unlike any other when it came to just families getting it.
I think most families picked up the Wii, even outside of the idea that they're gonna be like it's a video game thing, because the Wii was just like that influential / like Wii Sports and all that stuff was just so accessible and everything.
I mean, the games that my family got for it were pretty much Wii Sports, Mario Kart, and Wii Fit was also in there, and I think Just Dance. So, yeah. We were not delving deep into the Wii library. You gone this way already.
I know. Partially was retrekking for lumber. Oh, hi.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the gist.
Right. Then we came from there. Yep. My dad actually revealed something interesting that he's like, I asked him, we were just talking about like, you know, hobbies and stuff like that. And he's like, I don't think I've ever told you this, but I had no issues with you being a gamer because at least you stayed inside and we're not going out places. I'm like, hey man, listen, that's a plenty good enough reason for me. Like go outside, go have fun, you know, like go be with friends and stuff like that. But at the same time, you're not getting into trouble, you're not getting hurt, you're not staying out late, you know, that sort of thing. That was his big thing. Whoa, look at this, Billy. No. Finish your sentence.
No, you started battling. She can't finish.
Wait, was that actually battle dialogue?
No. I believe that's as to a thing that you were about to see once you jump a little further. But she will continue.
Oh, that thingy. Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
That thingy.
Which I think you can guess what that is.
Is it the temple?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. And a television, wow.
What about television? Oh, in television.
Yeah. Nice.
2 years old because I don't even know what an in television is.
I've only seen pictures of it.
See, this day has gotten a little different because earlier today I was dealing with being the oldest one in a group there, and now I'm feeling positively youthful. No
offense to Seth or Ryoka, but when either of them enter the conversation, your youthfulness almost comes back. They have wisdom on us. Oh my god, yeah. Rio, you should have seen me last session too, just going mental for, what was it? This freaking Winter Thorn, 1% chance. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I was going mental because I had so many to collect. So here's why, right? You remember that monastery where you did the ice thing, right? Where you're sledding on ice and stuff like that?
Yeah.
My big brain idea was, well, I saw that you could get ice walkers, which make it so that you could walk on ice and stuff like that. That would make the challenge easier. Well, turns out, even if you have them on, they don't work in that particular area because that would naturally would get rid of the challenge and stuff like that. So I went so out of my way to get extra winter thorns to craft this item that doesn't even work in the area that I needed it to.
Yeah, I never tried. I never thought of trying that, and I'm glad I didn't.
Oh, well, hey, now you know it doesn't work. I was so disappointed. I'm like, man, I went auto just to get that. Okay. I had to deal with something similar when it comes to low RNG drop rates in Castlevania. Dude, anything lower than 10% has to be really worth it if you're gonna go that far. Oh, no, I didn't want to jump off. Great. Great. Well, now we gotta go back.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Howdy, gal. Hi. You've almost already found 25% of them plants. 25%? Come meet me in the Bergen Village quest hub. All right. 25%. Wow, there's a lot of plants.
I mean, every area has new plants.
It's an interesting mechanic, I'll say, that you have to smack a bunch and analyze them and everything. I guess I probably, while I'm here, just get the chest. There we go.
Yeah, you can jump right back up.
I can?
Joe, go further up.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You are correct. I'm trying to think of other games that had like really bad instances of low drop rates or something like that. I'm sure there's a handful. Did I want to jump down? Maybe not. There's definitely more there. This is all gonna be just for some chest. That's not even gonna have that much important stuff in it, is it?
But they're there.
Right there. That's my adventurer spirit tingling. Ah, the chest. I just want to get the. If it's a gold chest too, that's gonna make me even more mad, isn't it? Like no, you maybe go all this way for a gold chest. Ah. Why must you do this to me? It's a silver chest. Ah.
You can always unlock it for, well, unlock that area for later.
No, I don't want to battle you. Away. Get away.
You don't want to battle the desert bone sharks?
Actually, go up there and break that thing for me. Go, 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 go. You already broke 2 of the plants. Go and break that thingy. Damn it.
Nah, they're too interested in breaking you.
Oh, we're not gonna let that happen.
Nope.
I think because we have not... Old Bones, Hex Relic, we definitely don't have. Landmarks, we need 2 more landmarks, and we need... Okay, that's all good. How many lumber do I have? 31.
You're probably close. Yeah, or over.
We can go turn stuff in once I find the next teleport point.
You might not have to go further that direction, much further that direction to get that.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Literally just jump across. Mon Dieu. Borrow Temple. Yeah. It's gonna be the next one. May have overdone it yesterday. Hey man, that's one of the things of MMOs, right? Like you get so into it and time just passes by. I can't blame you.
It's been a long time. Yeah, MMORPGs were never really big for me.
They were
There
not.
was one. There was one that I ended up spending a fair amount of time on with friends. I'm not sure if it even still exists, but it was called Silk Road.
I've never heard of that one.
Mm. Yeah, it was basically fantasy Silk Road on that. And the main thing I remember about it is that I found somehow I got a drop or loot of some sort that was a weapon, and it was a harp. And this harp was ridiculously overpowered. It was insane. I, I started wiping out enemies that were 10 levels higher than me with it. It was I don't know who was balancing the game, but I had fun with
That's
that.
amazing. The only MMO that I remember playing, I don't even like it was in that weird era of like everyone trying to make an MMO, but like it was on a site called agame.com, and I don't remember the name of it, but like basically it was like it was like a Legend of Zelda MMO. Actually, no, I played two MMOs. There was that one, where basically you would log on and you would make a character, and it was permadeath. So if you die, like that was it. But it was really cool in that you had a hub area that you would explore and stuff like that, and outside the hub area there were like giant spiders and like goblins to beat and stuff like that. And once you got high enough level, you could go to like some other areas and stuff like that too. The problem is that you have to be super careful because like 98% of the enemies outside the hub world could all just insta kill you because of poison or some shit like that. So it was like the craziest thing to grind. And there was also no saving either. It was no saves and permadeath, so you basically get to spend just straight up time trying to get to places and stuff like that. And I remember one instance of like just in-game text chat, a small guild was formed to help people like, you know, level up and stuff like that, and like then take on an area. So there was like this ice area and stuff like that the whole like guild went to at the time. We all went in with like really good equipment and stuff like that. All of us died just instantaneously because it was just way too hard. And I think that was the last time a lot of us ever played that game because we spent like 4 to 6 hours on it. And also because like I was like maybe 11 or 12 years old at the time, so I definitely could not be on the computer for that long. But that one was just hilariously fun. The second MMO that I remember was this game called Growl Online for phones, which it was based on the Link to the Past art style. But you could go around and basically just play Link to the Past MMO, where there was dungeons and there was like villages and people that you could talk to and whatnot.
Smug Leah. Oh, no. Now she's back to normal smile Leah.
Smug Leah is best. Happy Leah must be protected. Nice. Is that it? That's all you want? Good. Stakes, heal, 10% attack and defense. Oh, okay, interesting. Next! While I'm here, let me take a look at that. I do kind of almost see where Emily's coming from, right? That is that almost escapism enjoyment of going into a game or getting immersed in a game and being like, hey, you know what? I wish you could be a part of that, because logically it's very simple. Like I think like the world of Cross Worlds, where it's just like, yeah, you know, you're a seeker, you're an adventurer, you go do quests, and you hang out in these amazing areas and stuff like that. Because in reality, while you can go on trails and mountains and you know, you can do cave diving and stuff like that, it's, you know, it's very dangerous. It's not easily able, you know, it's not something you could do Um, Hermit's house.
And I mean, imagine trying to play Crossworlds in this without ever, jumping into water or jumping off or being hit off of a surface or anything like that.
Exactly.
The danger is slightly less.
Yeah, you can't do the platforming you can in Crossworlds as you would in real life. Even parkour and stuff like that. So it makes sense. But I guess that's kind of the majesty of games, right? I think it almost makes it feel like that is a good game for you if you end up feeling that way. They're like, man, I wish I could be in that world. That means it had impact on you or something. What is this room?
Oh, I remember this puzzle.
Okay, right, so I have to go through orange. I assume you guys respawn.
They do.
Lovely. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch over to mouse for this. This is not gonna work if I do
Oh,
control.
you weren't even doing mouse? Oh, yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I've been playing with controller since the first session because it just feels more comfortable for me.
I am very much a mouse and keyboard player, and there are certain instances on this that, yes, I advise you go over to that.
Ah, much better. See, this is what I thought would happen in that monastery, but no. Alright, so what we inevitably want to do is hit that thing. So we go. Oh no, we want to hit that thingy. Or that thing. Okay.
You have to hit all three.
In one go?
I mean, you'd have to hit all three of them at some point without leaving the room.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Man. We might be here for a while, chat. Just gonna let you know now. This might take a while.
Yeah. And I'm not having flashbacks or anything.
The worst part is it has to be a charge shot too.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Get them all to spawn. And then we go there, there. No!
Yeah, that's the thing. You're not even sure if you've got the right angle until you can clear them out. And then by the time you realize that it's not the right angle, they're back.
Good heck. Oh, this might be it. Okay, I gotta get them all back. Lovely. Well, that doesn't make sense, because now I gotta hit this one, so I gotta go there?
Yeah, you can't go across like that. You are shooting in the right direction to get all three of them, but you gotta...
Unless I go for this one first, but I don't know what I could ricochet off to get...
yeah.
That's just not gonna happen.
Do you want any hints on the first one there? Getting the first one?
Is it gonna be the top right or the bottom right?
What do you mean?
Is it this one or this one?
Oh, I'm talking about, yeah, I'm talking about actually bottom left is the one I was gonna give a hint on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually, you just did it. You have to stand on that side to get the angle to hit it.
Let's take a line first. Oh!
Yeah, this.
This is just mean. I saw it for a second.
Yeah. Hours later.
Riveting gameplay, am I right, chat? I'm just concentrating so hard trying to get this damn fireball in. Go! Yeah, remember when I asked if this was a cozy game? Yeah, never mind. I take that back now. I take it all back. Hold on, no, I don't want to go that far. I think I have to...
You're so warm and cozy from all of the fireballs that you're shooting out.
Yeah! You know, what's the point of being in an ice area if you're not warm? God, I cannot wait until they figure out how to do this sort of stuff like augmented reality. I know like IBM and stuff like that are like, trying to work on augmented reality systems and like RPGs that work in this sort of situation. Oh boy, that'll be something. People are never gonna come out. Like basically, they kind of have that already with VR and like VR chat and stuff like that. God,
there was a book series I read when I was a kid called the Pendragon series, and one of the books basically has that premise. That this whole society has gone into a hyper-realistic simulated world, and everything's falling apart because everyone's in the world instead of, you know, doing things in society, and the few people left outside aren't enough.
Huh. Riddle me how the line says one thing and then the fireball does not do the thing.
Hey. Yeah, I'm not sure I can do anything on that.
Leah!
I know you can do it at that angle, but
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. This may have been one that I...
Wait.
Did a guide on.
Is it expecting you to get all three from just this area where you're standing at?
Yes.
Oi. Emily, go punch it.
While Emily certainly would like to, she is prevented just as you are.
Would a Pentafist even do this challenge? They'd be like, screw this, I'm just gonna go get a Spiromancer. They can take care of it.
Some of these challenges do seem specifically designed for the Spiromancer class.
So I need to hit, like, right there. Or not. The heck? I, like, had it. No.
I'm going to go get some water.
We're gonna be here for a while. I'm not leaving until I get this room done.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm stubborn. You can't just leave a quest alone. Oh, but I may look it up. So, chat, how's it going? You enjoying me trying to shoot this damn thing? You having fun? Why? Fireball, do the things.
Back.
Welcome back. Like, what the heck? Line shows bounce, but ball no bounce. Alright, we're just gonna look this one up. What quest is this called? Heating the Hermit. Alright.
Feeding the Hermit, yeah.
Hating the Hermit, more like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Heating the Hermit. Where you be? There you are. Lovely that there is a video just dedicated to that. All right. What?
What?
Hang on. Hang on. I need to go. I can show this. I just need to enter studio mode. Right? Okay. I can show this. This. Oh god, Streamlabs, work with me. Come on. Okay. So this should show the video. Go on, Streamlabs, work with me. There we go. Freaking this video. You may have to look at the stream for this one, but
No, I'm not seeing it on the stream either.
oh no?
No, I'm still just seeing the quest page. Actually now it's up.
Oh, the delay is horrible. Yeah, so like walks in, switches over, and then just does that. What is this? Playback speed at like half speed, sir. What is this? This is effort. It took me a while to realize you switched between heat and normal attack. Oh, is a normal attack smaller? That explains.
A normal attack bounces instead of melts.
Ah!
That's also my bad. I should have remembered that too.
Oh, that explains a lot.
And I think that actually applies for the second one, like bottom right as well.
Wow. See, the brain don't do the things sometimes. There we go.
There we go.
Crazy. Wow. First one done.
Woo.
So you need to melt this one and then bounce it off that. Oh, you need to do like a bunch of bouncing, don't you? So you would need to melt these 3 and then bounce off of... Okay, I went back to controller. I did not do this. So you need to melt 1, 2... We don't even need to do that. Can you just go... Yeah, you might just be able to melt these. And then we switch back, and then... Oh, that's gonna be tricky. Okay.
Gotta switch quick.
Almost. What's the button to switch on keyboard?
I don't know, but on mouse you can just use the mouse wheel to switch.
Neat. That'll work. I think I had the right idea. To bounce off of that one right there. Yeah. It's just actually getting that angle. Or not. Well, let's go for the top one then, if that one's gonna be the one that's gonna work for me then. Hate. Alright, fine. That works for me. No problem. 2, 3. No, that's almost too long. That almost seems, yeah, there's not enough time. Oh.
I think for that one, your issue is not the ones in the way. I think it's the angle, because I think those shots could have the distance to hit it, but aren't in the right spot. And remember, at least on this occasion, so long as you don't need to bounce it off of the ice, you can keep going with the heat shots.
Right. Which I think this is very close to the angle that I need. There we go, 2.
There.
Now for you.
Yeah, the last one I'm pretty sure you need to do the whole fire shot, then normal shot.
It has to bounce off of this middle one right here.
Yeah, only one spot you can shoot from.
So, okay, so let's get to the point where I can shoot. No. No. Whoops. Actually, no. It might be this one you gotta get off of. But it,
I think it might. I do think it might be the lower one of the fourth quadrant that it needs to go off of.
That, I think, yeah. That is the one that would just make sense the most. But if for some reason it's disappearing when it gets there?
It's hitting off too many surfaces. There we go.
Oh,
Victory.
goodness. Oh my goodness. What was that? See, now this place makes more sense. Oh, man. Well, the reward better be worth it. Hero? Yeah, trust me, I feel like a hero for doing that. Good lord.
Yeah, honestly, the stream is quite delayed.
That's kind of annoying. I wonder if I can do anything to fix that / help out with that. I will take a look at that, inevitably. I don't think any of these...
I mean, it probably doesn't help that you're doing the whole live thing for me and then stream, but I'm not sure if that would have this much of an impact.
It could. You're right. It could. That is a possibility. But that's okay. English lady, I got it! You have no idea what I had to do, lady. Man, that was some physics right there.
Much more arduous without your deed. The deed on our end was quite arduous.
Yeah, exactly. This is the most arduous thing we've done. Bye. Yeah, bye. Rusty Bits, Winterthorn. I needed those! I needed those last time. I don't need them anymore. Oh.
I gotta find something to use those thorns
Now
for.
I need to use... Oh. Alright, well I need Old Bones, Hux, Relics, Maroon Valley, Landmarks. Okay, so we're pretty good there. Now I need to go to the quest hub and talk to Farmer Lady. Alright. Not that building. Not that other building. This building. 96.42%. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy new hat. My modifiers. Ooh. Increase your chance of loot by having a high combat rank. Again, would have loved that last time too. 1% Winter Thorns can now become 3%. Hitting them plants. I will do just that. Don't you worry. Straw
I
hat.
do think CrossCode could have used like some more costumes that you could put on characters.
I think that would have been great. It is not that great of hat, though. Not that great otherwise. I'm gonna keep my miner's helmet. Alright. 96.42. Alright, well, that's good. Now we go back to... Oh yeah, that one chest in the temple mine, do you know by chance what you have to do for it?
I don't know which one you're missing, so that's...
I think it's the very last
difficult
one, because when I went into the final room, there was a conversation between some people about, like, the final chest, and, like, one of the NPCs was like, you have to do certain things in a certain room to get it.
Oh, wait, if you open up the mine map again, I think I might be able to... because I think I think, yeah, there's a small thing off of one of the rooms. There's a secret one somewhere. I think there was in one of the rooms that you have the ones that you can hit that are bombs into objects.
Oh boy.
Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's in one of those rooms. There's a spot on the wall that you hit it towards, and it opens up the room with the final chest.
Oh boy. All right, that'll be a session in and of itself when we go back. I plan on just doing a session of running around and trying to get as many, like, near endgame and just getting as many of the chests as possible. So once
Maroon Valley's gonna be an adventure on that.
I hope to have you there so I can keep my sanity. Good job.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to help you too much on that, but
The moral support,
I
right?
certainly did not. Yeah, moral support, sure. But
Because I definitely will need the silver and gold keys to just get most of them. So I feel like by then it's like, okay, now we could go get most of the chests.
Yeah, but what about the diamond and obsidian keys?
No.
Yeah, I'm joking. You're good.
Go look for statue in home village for hourglass building. Village very close. Human just need to go west. All right, sure, no problem. Because like with the fire, we could melt all the stuff in Bergen Trail to get to some of the rooms and stuff like that. I imagine some of the other, like with the water, with the ice, are gonna be able to freeze some water. I don't remember the other two elements, but I imagine they'll have some sort of map capabilities that will maybe help with that whole thing. So that's why I plan here.
I'm not sure if there's a lot of ones in. I don't think the wave and shock elements actually will get you much in earlier areas, but they will help in the areas you actually are supposed to get them in.
Interesting.
Yeah, just just looking around in this area, I haven't seen anything that is limited to you by those particular elements. Unlike for Bergen Trail, where yes, the ability to melt the ice is important.
So it's just straight up like Autumn's Rise, where you just gotta go hunting and whatnot.
I think so, but there might be some that are required on there. I just don't remember. But I definitely remember Maroon Valley just being a lot of puzzles like this to try and figure out how to get certain things. Yep, just like that.
Oh! Huh? What the? Crab!
Oh,
Crab!
yeah.
No! You stupid crab! No! Why? Why? Oh!
It's not too difficult to get back there.
It's not too difficult, but that came out of nowhere. Oh, that crab got me good.
Ooh,
there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
But yeah, they opened that up for you without letting you proceed actually from that point.
Dang crab, man, I swear. Oh boy, alright, here we go. There.
Nice. There you
Wonderful.
go. Yeah, I think it's mainly stuff like that that is stopping you in Maroon Valley.
Those I can work with. The generator thing, No, that's like we do that as a one-off thing. I don't know if we need to consistently do that.
There are going to be ones that require you to switch between shots in a certain timing to complete. I don't think any of them are that bad.
That's good to hear.
I don't remember any of them being as bad as that one.
That is good to hear. Because holy heck, that was something. Alright, let's over here. Oh, I need to back up there.
Yeah, you've explored all you can on that particular part.
Heck yeah. Village! Oh yeah. Village theme. I think what people also sometimes I wonder is if when they want that ability, that thing of, you know, being in video games and stuff like that, I almost wonder if it's the fact they just want to be in smaller villages where you have access to many things by running around and stuff like that, like walkable societies and whatnot.
It is nice and not something that's common in our world, unfortunately.
No, because you and I live in very car-dependent societies, which is just, in some cases it's great, but in other cases it is genuinely annoying to not be able to bike or train or bus anywhere. Geek Glitch. Wonderful. I love the naming in this game. To form a balanced team cup. That's a mood.
Just Leo's nod. Sure.
You got it. At least the front way is some kind of extra company. Humans and Shad. Ooh. Don Franco. Marauder Shields. Alright.
Yeah, you already know that one's Geek Glitch.
Chibro. Guard. Chuck Norris. How many times have I seen you, Chuck Norris? So many times.
And you shall see them again.
I imagine most of them are for the Kickstarter stuff.
I don't know.
You look like something I can press. Or eventually press. Anything wrong? I'm just sitting here. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you sitting by a solar farm. Totally not inconspicuous at all. Why would I care if you're sitting by a solar farm? Oh,
I see.
great. I think after you get through the first area, you now have just this intuition to just run to corners and see if you can climb stuff. And that's wonderful. This is a good town thing.
The game teaches.
Which, I will admit, CrossCode's way of teaching through doing is very nice. Versus straight tutorials or anything like that. I mean, there's some tutorials, right? Like with the dash arts and all that stuff, which are definitely needed, especially the beginning dungeon and stuff like that. But like...
And now, look how often we use dash arts.
None at all. Hi. This old man and his array of local battle mouse. Alright. A seeker, hooray. Not-zo-gra. Sweezy. He is gra. Baikikum. Bakikum.
Yeah, this is a game where you get to invent whichever pronunciation you want on some of these.
Well, Yahiko would be a happy person then,
it's
because then
not-
no one can bash him for his pronunciation.
I feel that a lot with certain games, Trails being top among them.
Hamel? Hamel?
Hmm?
Is it Hamel or is it Hamel?
I think I always went with Hummel. I think the big one for me was our friend, our angel friend in there. I did not pronounce her name the way that it was when I first heard it in Cold Steel 2.
Oh yes. I think I might have made a comment about that too.
Because that spelling does not fit that pronunciation.
I agree with that.
And I refuse to say it that way. And then come Kuro, they put in someone who's got the spelling of the actual, French name and the pronunciation in there. And I think they did that just to screw with me.
Oh no.
And again, I would be fine switching my pronunciation to the other one if they also changed the spelling.
Oh my goodness. What was that, guys? Talk to guard Bilston. Alright.
Yeah, down further in the marketplace.
I imagine, yeah. I think that's everything in this room, yeah. Spin. Vanilla ice cream. How are you... I'm not gonna question how you're selling vanilla ice cream in a desert.
What? I feel like that's a good spot to be selling it.
That's a good spot, but it's gonna melt. Carpet run.
Nah, they just get the ice from Bergen.
Oh, yeah.
Kit Kat, every time you want to adjust in my lap here, you do not need to use claws every step of the way.
Gotta have that grip. Oh, cats.
Mm-hmm.
I will eventually adopt a cat. I've always wanted a cat. I've never owned a pet, but I've always wanted a cat.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am a fan, but that's probably unsurprising. I'm a fan of dogs and cats, but a cat works so much better for me in my current life situation, and I am very glad I have mine here. Even if you're ridiculous some of the time. But yeah, you never had any pets growing up?
No, we were never allowed to, just because I don't think anyone could actually properly take care of it. And then now that I'm an adult and can do these things, I can, if I wanted to, own a pet. But I just need, I'm gonna be just super methodical about it and basically be like, okay, how much is it gonna actually cost? What do I need to do on a yearly basis, daily basis, and stuff like that? And then when I feel ready, make that plunge.
Yep. Well, I certainly wish you luck on that.
Thank you.
I am very much pro pet ownership.
Yep, definitely can't get that one yet. I could probably smack you from somewhere. Yep. Although, do you ever get that thing from dog owners who are just like, why don't you like dogs?
Generally, because usually when I meet them, it's, with their dogs, and I'm pretty quick at showing that I actually like dogs as well in, in that. I, I think there are definitely some assumptions by the fact that I'm a cat owner that I don't necessarily care as much for dogs. And I was like, no, I really like dogs as well.
I'm not really a dog person, unfortunately. I like other people's dogs. I just don't want to own a dog.
That is fair. I find that dogs need more attention and care. Yeah, I was wondering when you did
I didn't think I could do it. I thought it was some. Listen, I just had so many odd puzzles with this today.
No, it is fair. I was just curious if you were ever going to just try it.
Oh, well, there we go. There we go. We did it. Hold on, I want to go back up there. Yeah, dogs just require that extra bit of time and care to take care of, and that's just not the lifestyle that I really have or ever really will have to do.
Yeah, I dog sat for one of my coworkers a couple times over this past year and love the dog. Also get along well with the coworker and all that, but it's a lot of work. And unfortunately, my coworker also was prone to not communicating when plans have changed and things became later than they were originally scheduled. And that's just not something you can improvise as much with when it comes to a dog.
Right.
Than with a cat. Like, again, my coworker also looked after my cat for a little while, but it's a very different experience.
Yeah, because at least like with the cat, right? Like, they're all, especially if like an indoor cat. If you have to, imagine if you have to take care of it for an extra year, or not a year, extra week or two. That would be much easier to manage than, okay, now I have to adjust my schedule for even longer. If I was taking care of a dog.
Yeah. And yeah, my cat is an indoor cat and a free feeding cat. So you don't even have separate meal times, just put the food in and she'll eat when she's hungry. So she is about as low maintenance on that as you can get.
I didn't know there were cats that were like that, actually, where you just give them food and they'll go whenever they want.
Yeah, obviously my cat is one of the cats that my family had while growing up was that way, but it didn't actually work out that way because the other cat we had at that time was very much not that way. So we couldn't actually free feed her because he would come in and just eat all of her food and then get sick.
Oh no.
He was a big lad. A big lad. We actually tried to put him on a diet once, and he was actually an outdoor cat. Do you know what he did when we put him on a diet?
Did he just go eat grass or something?
No. He went out and killed 3 chipmunks outside that same day.
Oh!
Yeah. So he might have been big, but he was still a good hunter.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Cat was just like, no, we're not gonna do this diet, screw you.
Yep. Pretty much. I also had a time where I was going to a field trip in my hometown there.
Yeah.
And as we were getting on the bus to go back to the school, which was basically the town over, one of my, for lack of a better term, friends in there was like, "Hey, is that your cat underneath that car in the lot there. And I look under, and it's like, yes, that is. That is indeed a cat. And
Very
this
good.
was a good distance away from the house. And by the time I got back at the end of the day from school, there he was back in the house.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
They're an adventure, but I definitely advise indoor cat stuff. It's eh, the worries are far fewer. You just got to make sure they've got enough to, occupy them.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like, I've heard from a coworker that like if you can try and see if oh, I had a better thing. I didn't need to buy this. That's okay. I have like so much money anyway. Appetite increases number of available buff slots. I did not know there was buff slots, like a number of them.
And
I did hear from a coworker that if you can, it's better to see if you can get like 2 cats, so that if you do leave for a while, it's easier. So that it's not easier, but like it's they don't get bored, or they can like be with each other. But I think there's also some cats that prefer that life of solitude too.
yeah, that's mine. She has met my brother's cat and did not care for it.
Interesting.
I actually joked because she ate the first plant that I brought back, that she's also just a one is the only other living creature allowed in here. That she's anti dogs, cats, plants, anything that can supplant her in attention.
You never really know which one you're gonna get, though, do you?
Even my ex says that she was very possessive of me as well.
Guess you have that charm, Rio.
I think that she has her comfort space and does not like it to be changed. So that means do not bring in new pets, do not bring in new humans, do not bring in new anything. I am okay with how things are right now. Unless it's a new toy I can play with.
Right.
Like a cat. Yeah.
That's a life. Just don't bug me. Just keep things the way they are. That's all I need. I am just getting quest after quest after quest.
Well, you got a whole new area to do all the quests in. I'm just hoping you get to at least one point before the stream ends, which I think you should.
Yeah, I'm planning on at least minimum another half hour, but we'll see kind of how things go around that time.
Yeah. It's just some more fun character moments.
Love it. Every time Emily comments about laser bridges, that's so good. A laser bridge, finally! There's a chest over there. Plaza! Nice. I'm a level 70 Heptalancer. Wow. It's not a real class. Just haven't unlocked it. It's okay, you can admit that you're bad. Maybe they're for maintenance? Or maybe they're generators?
Exactly the same objects you were asking about in the solar farm.
I'm one with the NPCs now. I'm just.
They just thought through the NPC dialogue pretty well.
Oh, hello. That is Nope. Alright, let's go to the mayor's office, which I assume is here. Yep, that's it. Okay, so I got all the quests that there are available. Nice. Wait, this is the quest hub. That's not where the mayor is gonna be, is he?
Go upstairs.
Ha!
Mm-hmm.
How to clean up. Old grocery list. What? Oh, I can't even look at it.
Yeah, they're just there. Not anything.
It's so random. Remember, everyone, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. I don't know about that.
Don't you question Bob Ross.
No! Leah, I love that you jump on your own sometimes, but man, we do not need to do it every time. Ooh, Eldris.
Mm-hmm.
Shod and human. Oh, learning human. Yeah, we still know little. The Elf humans. It's home to a mystic statue. The statue holds key to Pharaoh Temple. Okay. If humans hold the shiny orb, we have shiny orb, and we'll give to human. Great. Oh yeah, the Rhodite tree.
Mm-hmm.
Pesky sandworms in cave below maroon tree. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
A cod. Aha, that explains a lot.
And now you go up to the balcony.
Well, at least we didn't fall off. I'm not getting on your nerves, right? No! Of course not! What? You're amazing!
Nah, just continue.
I'm aware that I talk a lot. Don't listen. I can't talk. I don't have a choice of this. You don't have a choice of the matter.
But, yep. Does she know that?
Oh, does she? She doesn't actually, because she wasn't in the room when last time when we went to the Scholars Guild. Only the. Oh, she doesn't know. Uh-oh. An old friend of mine. Once Sergey adds more words. No all-nighter today. Hey, that's good. Everyone needs their sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, kitty. So you get plenty of sleep all day.
Why? Why? Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Aww. It's interesting because, like, we know, because it's just so interesting to me because, like, with like Emily and other people, right, like other players, like they're controlled by, you know, like a person and stuff like that. Sergey is not the one controlling Leah, so kind of I think it really puts you in this position where it's like, is the player the one controlling Leah and having these feelings, or is Leah herself beyond the avatars and having these feelings? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what I find super interesting about this, like with her just saying like stuff like why and how, like who is the one actually saying that, I wonder. There we go. Exactly. Why? Yeah, she's like, screw this, I want to know now. Please promise me to stay calm. Leah, you is currently in a coma. Oh, well, that explains that. And for some reason, my game is not running at 10 frames per second. Hello? Steam? Steam? Unless this was on purpose.
I don't think it should be this pronounced. There's definitely some effects here.
Yeah. I really hope it doesn't accidentally crash, because I have realized I have not saved this entire session. That's crazy, though. That the game is going to be why we play... Whoa. Also, the dreams that she has is her playing the game, but also like the old... of her old life and stuff like that. Interesting. Yep, no, that was totally on purpose, because now my game is back.
Yeah. Okay.
Impressive. Oh!
Yeah. Definitely moments you wish you could comfort her.
It's so interesting that, like, the actual player is the one in a coma. I'm also really happy that my question was answered, like, 15 seconds after I asked it. I did not plan that in any way.
Now we get more.
Give it to me to design as I please. Oh no. This is what I always dreamed about. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So then where does Leah go when she logs off? I wonder. They're the gateway to your last memory. Do you not, but like, how do you not have them recorded then? I guess you can't really record dreams, but... Mexicast person. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Hi. Meet the west entrance landmark, the one right to the north of by Kikum. All right. Let's save so I don't forget. Okay, we're still in chapter 5.
Yeah.
Huh.
No.
Yeah, that would have been really bad if I didn't I didn't save this entire time and the game crashed. I feel like they definitely did that. That one was interesting where it's just like they forcibly turned the frame rate down to do that effect.
It definitely shows some of how Leah is feeling in that moment.
Yes.
Like the world is off kilter.
It's actually really well done because I think all of us at one point have felt shock and like that feeling that you get where like things feel like they zoom out for a second and whatnot. That's probably one of the top ways I think I've ever seen a game try to show that to a player, that like, you know, that shock.
Yep, this is stealing.
I'm not trying to steal. I'm just trying to look inside, buddy. All right, fine. Okay, enter the cave. That makes sense. Enter the Toys Cave on Vivid Path for the blasting shells. Search for a shot transport on the main route. Yep, that makes sense. Shady theft. Okay. And I need to do the collection. Okay. What's this? Okay. I did it. Do I gotta like jump in there? That'd be funny.
I don't think you have to jump in there. I don't think that is possible, but
You definitely have to do
There must be.
something.
yes, there is something you have to do with that. I do not necessarily remember what it is.
Can I just break it? No.
I don't. I
Yes.
think you might actually have to talk to him. Never mind. What was it you need to do for that one?
Oh, I need to search everywhere? Yeah, I know I probably should be doing main stuff, but I also feel like if we're here, we can just take care of this quest.
Now this one definitely is fairly simple to complete. I don't remember on the steps here.
Possible hint, purple vases. Come on.
There. Yeah.
I imagined it was something like that. Nice. Smuglia strikes again. Please don't get angry again. Solar farm, just so you said everything is alright, yes? Hey, a suspicious person at the solar farm.
Yeah, I wonder who that could be.
I wonder. Hello, sir. Something is very wrong. You're sitting at a solar farm with vegetables.
I love how the NPCs respond.
It's pretty great. Hello. Of course. Of course. Oh, and I'm solo for this. I bet if I had actually gotten my party member, I could have had some help here.
Yeah.
Great.
But, I mean, the enemies do scale off of how many party members you have, so...
Oh, do they? Interesting.
Yeah, they don't want to make it too easy, but I do think it does still help to have that second one around. Speaking as someone who did indeed do this by themselves, and I'm pretty sure I died the first time.
Oh, joy. Are you weak to fire? Guess not. Are you weak to fire? Not really.
Not any more so than other ones.
Yeah. God, HP regen is so nice.
Oh, there's a whole element that has a branch in it that does HP regen. I use that so much.
Ooh. Yeah, because like once I started having HP regen, I never really found the need for items because I could just run around and wait for the regen to just give it back to me, or just actually learn the enemy like I was supposed to.
No, that's just ridiculous. Why would you play the game like a game?
How dare you? There we go. Well, yeah. After all we've been through, we haven't been through shit.
I was a victim as much as everyone here. Yeah, you said you'd do some voice acting with games, right?
Yeah.
I did that. I did that for CrossCode, which is a fun time. But my favorite one to voice though was Apollo, beyond anyone else.
Oh my gosh, Apollo is a freaking legend, that man. I never knew how much I wanted Kevin Graham to just act like a complete dork. You cheetah! How can you be such a high level?
Oh, so this game has New Game Plus, of course.
Yes.
So, and you can carry over your level, right?
Oh no.
Yep. The game responds based on that. So, you know how he's complaining about you being level 4 in the first area? Well, imagine when you do that when you're level 99.
God, Apollo must have a heart attack. Like, how are you level 70?
Yep. It is definitely worth either booting it up and doing it yourself or watching a video of his reactions to.
I think it's not that
Do
far
that.
in, so yeah, you could just speedrun your way there, basically.
You could, but there are some ones beyond that. Because if you do that, and if you put on another thing, I'm not going to spoil you on that, but there's another thing that you can put on there that means that he will have specific reactions in every single instance you meet him afterwards.
Oh my goodness. The effort.
Mhm.
I love it.
Yep.
Toby.
What else in that?
Yeah, it's something that I do if I'm ever like streaming solo and stuff like that, just to keep things fresh and fluid, because of my commentary style as a whole is more so kind of like how it is today, where it's like I'll have like 5 or 6 minutes worth of conversation stuff, and then I'll go silent for a bit, and then I'll have like 5 or 6 minutes more of conversation, and then I'll go silent for a bit. So at least like with the voice acting, it's just fun to do, but it's also something I like to do just because to keep things, like fresh and stuff like that. It was definitely much easier in Trails because there is just so much dialogue to voice, so you would hear me like 85% of the video and stuff like that. But now with games like this and Oninaki, it's just, immersing into the game and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially like during the temple runs, you're gonna have a lot of silence in there. But I mean, there is still a decent amount of dialogue to voice.
And it enhances the experience, especially in a game that doesn't have like direct voice acting and stuff like that. I mean, it's nice to hear people's headcanons of like what they think, what Leah would sound like, what Toby would sound like, what Emil would sound like. Or I keep calling Emily
French.
Emil.
French. He would sound
French.
French.
Also, that dude that she hangs out with, the guy,
Schneider, the German.
Yeah, he's German.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I think those are the only two that have an explicit nationality among the cast.
Right. So we can go to Vivid Path. Where's Vivid Path? Dusty Path. Barren, Overpass, Paw Cliffs, Barren Arcs, Long Piece, Crossroad, Vivid Path, all the way there. You're slow! Come on! There you go. Let's see how you fight, buddy. Do your thing. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Nice, we have a ranger. Oh, we have a really good ranger!
Yeah, he's a hexacat. Magic range, basically.
So Spiromancer is mainly just a hybrid of those two, it seems.
Spheromancer is a versatile class, but with... I mean, other than Hexacast, it's pretty much the only one that has range, really.
They shoot the balls.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I do believe they're called VRPs.
Yeah, yeah.
Virtual ricochet projectiles. Come on. Were you not listening to Sergey at the beginning?
I mean, I'm not gonna say yes, or I'm not gonna say no. Yes, okay, you want me to blow up rocks. I can do that. Keep stored in dry and cool locations. Well, we are in a desert, but we are in a cave, so that works too.
They're activating the cat in game. I must activate my cat too. Apparently, poking its nose is not actually activating it.
That is almost saddening to hear that booping the snoot is not. Oh, no! Hiding intensifies. mood.
Mm-hmm. We have all been in the hiding intensifies mood. You might need to, yeah.
It's a reverse Dodongo. Bombing those Dodongos. Come on, buddy. Ay, 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 ay. All right. Thank you. All right. Bomb, please. I also don't really shield a lot as much as I should. Like when there's like direct projectiles I do, but like most attacks I also just do not shield a lot.
Yeah, it is sometimes good to try and do because you can, if you do it well, even in melee, you can get the parries off.
Yeah.
Which can be really helpful.
I guess I just prefer dodging. That East in that way has spoiled me. If just of just straight up dodging. Like in the party systems, I will flash move way more than I flash guard because it's just more satisfying to me.
Oh yes, absolutely. And I have that with Tokyo's attitude. Now you are supposed to dodge and all that there, but every time I dodge, I'm like, okay, time to follow up. Why am I not allowed to just follow up and just destroy them now? Why did it just let me dodge right into another attack?
Yup. All right. Big boy. 12? Oh, you're just more of a time waster, aren't you now? Thankfully, they're not difficult enemies.
Not yet.
Oh, you worry me. I remember after
I do not remember the side quest. This is entirely me just just saying something because I felt like
would not surprise me. Because after Autumn's Rise, I skipped the last 2 rooms of Autumn Rise to get to the Bergen Trail start, and I was under-leveled, so I had to spend like 20 minutes grinding up back to the right level so that things wouldn't be stupidly difficult, and things have not really been difficult since, thankfully. But I imagine at some point a difficulty spike will come once I have more stuff.
Yeah.
Come on. Can you give me 2 of these little cats?
Yep.
That better hit.
This cat is one of those ones that is not friendly with other cats.
No. Imagine hating people so much that every time they just interact with you, you just spit bombs at them. Don't mess with that one.
It's the new superhero. Not from Marvel or DC. Just
cat. What hit you? I didn't hit you. Yeah.
Just 5 more to go.
Thankful they're all on the field. Yeah, not gonna lie, the penguin one was much more fun than this. That was just great in general. That whole thing was just you walk into a thing and you just see a bunch of penguins looking at you. You're like, oh no, this is gonna be. You know exactly what's coming, and then you see a beatboxing penguin, which is awesome. It's everything I needed in life. I also love this theme song so much during these types of battles. It is exhilarating.
There is some solid musical work in this.
This feels like a battle theme that, like, it is a battle theme, but, like, it hits that, like, ending part there that we just, like, heard, like, the chorus, I guess, and it feels like, yeah, you're actually doing a puzzle as well, which it kind of is, but it also feels like a proper battle theme, too. Yeah, Hiko, what's up?
Yep. Penguin. Yes, literally in this case.
It really was. You just beat up a bunch of penguins. Well, the best part too is you get the chest from it, and like there's like 3 more that pop up. No, go there. Whoops. Sorry, Toby. There. That is very clearly something that you can break.
Is it now?
I think so. It seems like it. What? All right.
It is luminescent.
It is apparently not something you can break. Well. So, do I have to go report that? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, I gotta search for this guy. And then, okay. Eating an apple. Oh, I have apples I need to eat, actually. I have a mango that I still need to eat before it goes bad.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite fruit?
Blueberries.
Oh.
But I'm big on fruit in general, so there are very few fruit I will say no to. Like apples, good. Mangoes, good. All berries, good.
I'm not a big guy on blackberries. Raspberries, eh. Blackberries, nah. We're going into the berry family. What about tomatoes? Tomatoes have their time and place.
I love using tomatoes for other things. If anything calls for a raw tomato, it is going to be apt in my books. But you give me something with tomato sauce, ketchup, you give me diced tomatoes or stewed tomatoes in things. Pretty much any soup I make uses tomatoes. It's really useful in there, but raw tomatoes, no.
I agree. One thing I've started doing just in general with my cooking is like when it calls for just tomatoes in general, everything on the inside I just get rid of because it's just mushy and bitter and no one likes it. The outside stuff, that fleshy part that makes the dice of the tomato, I keep that, and that is actually quite good.
Yeah. But yes, yeah, you go. Pineapples are also good.
Pineapples are great. Do they belong on pizza though?
If you want them, I don't care. It's not something I go for, but other people, it's fine.
I haven't had it yet, so I can't really I don't go for toppings in general, usually on pizza, but I have not had it to really make a decision on yet. I don't want to fight you. I just want to find my merchant who supposedly...
The sharks will always try and fight you.
I know.
If they see you.
Oh, I know.
Or maybe I should say sense you, because it's not as though they can see you when they're in the ground.
That would be sensing, right?
Mm-hmm. They're sensing the vibrations of your feet running by.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on the stream. I gotta sign up to
absolutely,
get some stuff done before
Thank you so much for being here. It was a blast to have you.
I am enjoying seeing your progress through CrossCode, and I really hope that I'm able to tune in for some scenes, because I expect some reactions.
I will be more than happy to give all the reactions. But yeah, thank you for joining me, Rio. I will definitely try and bring more CrossCode to Cerulean Skies, so that we can do these collabs.
Yeah. Certainly, it is a candidate for a chat after you're finished, and we can go through the game
Oh, absolutely.
with spoilers.
Oh, absolutely, yes. A nice spoiler. I think that's probably like the session I'll probably do my review that I like to usually do at the end of JRPGs. Definitely we can do the chat and the review at the same time.
Yeah. Well, good night.
Good night, Rio.
Golden, good night, chat. Have a good rest of the time and good sleep.
Catch ya.
Bye.
Alrighty, let me do one of these. That was CommRio. I don't know if we have a command for him, but if you would like to, let me quickly do a thingy. If you would like to hear and see more of Rio, he does have a YouTube channel. He makes amazing content and amazing analysis on and especially why you should play certain games and stuff like that, and also what he's excited for. So definitely go give him a follow on YouTube as well. All right. Well, now it's just me. I think, yeah, so we're at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yahiko, you're still doing Sekiro tonight, I believe? On the main route. What is considered the main route? I guess I could just go south and come back around then. For this guy. But I think I'll just go for the next 20 minutes. I'll try and finish off this quest. I'll turn in these 2 quests, and then maybe that's where we can call it. And whatnot. But yeah, how we doing, chat? I think I already asked this already, but I like asking how you guys are doing, how things are going. You enjoying the stream so far? Enjoying deserts? Yeah, I mentioned it early with Rio. Just my deserts were never really my thing, and I think mainly just because a lot of JRPGs and just games in general always do something really weird with deserts. And in the idea that there's visibility problems, or Tales of Vesperia had a thing where it made it so that you had to drink water every now and then. And these are all very fine mechanics that need to be there if you're going to have a desert, right? Because you need to add some sort of challenge in order to keep these levels fun and stuff like that. That being said, though, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Well, let me just warp. I just don't think they do that well of a job at being fun and immersive by the end of it all, in my opinion. Ice physics are plenty annoying, but to me, that's more fun for a challenge than just arid sandy levels and stuff like that. Also, just music in general. I find ice levels have much more memorable / unique music options and choices than desert levels do, but also Falcom again has proven me wrong on that one on many occasion. Shucks don't even have proper bones. It's cartilage. Is this the thing? Hi! Ah, please no, eat scaly shad. Oh, dummy, open eyes. Eat not, monster. Eat human. Oh god, what am I gonna give these shads as their voice, now that I'm gonna be voicing stuff again? Oh, yes, that's true. Such danger here. Not good for shad nerves. Ignore big baby. Is human here to help? Us could need help with the great problem. Sent by Bazaar Boss himself. Such kindness. He thinking of workers. He more think of precious cargo, me think. No matter. Help is help. Seeker, look at transportation platform behind us. It's fine human technology helped us move much crates, but now it broke. Yes, shields still work, so no monsters eat precious cargo, but floaty device not work anymore. Meaning we stuck like rock, and need materials for repair, like refined metal from city. Also arid lumber and vivid water, both found in desert if hit plants. Yes, but different plants, not forget. And that it. How human understand and bring materials? Good news. Please hurry and help us move again. Okay. Do I already have what I need? Nope. Oh! Hang on, I can just go to the bazaar for that. Then I guess I might as well just turn in this other quest while I'm here. Okidoki. Refined metal. Come on, who would it be? Helix relic. Old bones. Helix relic. Can I just wait? Can I make refined metal though in Bergen? Why would I? Huh? Why would I do that? How would I do? What? Why would I do it the other way then? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, hang on, not here. Alrighty. I got you your shit. Hi! You got needed materials? It's splendid. Yes, it's splendid. Now we can do repairs and leave Sandy Shark Place. Yes, but there's one problem. To repair engine, platform needs to restart, including shields. Oh no, then monsters can attack precious cargo. Seeker, we need more help. Please also protect transport for time needed to restart. Of course. Yes, please help. It's only around 2 minutes. It's like the tree again. Good, good. Please prepare for protection, and talk again when ready. Let's do it. It's gonna be those damn sharks again, aren't they? Oh no, bad feeling. Seeker, be ready. Angry bone creatures come near. Yep. 5 health bars. 2 minutes. Magic missile. Oh! That took out a whole thing. Hold on. Uh-oh. Ah! I didn't know a better way of killing those things. This is one way to figure it out, I guess. Alright, let's do it. Because I've never been able to, like, hit them, right? That works. Listen, I'm trying my best here. Come on, Toby. Help me out here, buddy. Come on, Toby. Toby! This'll work. Use body to protect if must. Well, I kind of have, just in case you weren't aware. Damn. Oh no! Restart task to try again. Alright, well. How do you beat those things? Encyclopedia, no. Monster. However, constantly aiming your shot and throwing balls at them as soon as they jump stuns them for a while. Okay, so it's really just hitting them and stuff. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. God damn it. That's just, how do you even do that? I wonder. I think we can do it. It's just getting it right. Like, when they're glowing like that, that makes me think that you can do a little bit more than... So when it does hateful bone noises, that's probably the one that's going to do the thing. So I just got, or it's gonna, maybe, let's see. Like that one. This one's gonna be the one. Damn it. Damn it. Why? What? Ugh, well, we did it. Human did good job. Yes, cargo saved. Shad saved. Day saved. Now travel will continue. Hopefully uneventful. Boss already angry as is, I wager. We hurry then. Boss rage scary. Thank you and goodbye, Seeker. Talk to boss in town for reward. That was a trip and a half. I don't remember where half these people are. Hi! Seek your return. Soul has transport. Our thanks are boundless. Reward's not boundless, but still big. Human deserve it for bringing great contribution. The union is of hope of great cooperation continuing in future. Bye! Yeah, level up. Kind of go symmetrical with this as much as I can. Need at least 3 SP. Perform the combat ARP according to type as usual. Charge for a longer time and you'll lose a second burst. Release R2 to execute the attack again. Nice. Hi! Seeker, you have returned to us. That smile on your lips speaks of your success, does it not? Ah, astonishing. This is truly ancient work. For something as mundane as a travel guide to display such elegance. Magnificence. I can hardly wait to finally feast my eyes on the main course. I hope we can count on you again when the time comes. Bye! That should be it. Alright, now I will warp us to where we need to be. And I will finish this up here in a second. Alrighty. Bada boom, bada bing. Now, if I look here real quick. Yes, so in about 20 minutes here, Yahiko will be streaming Sekiro on his channel, so definitely go give him a follow. Definitely go give CommRio a follow at youtube.com channel CommRio. And if you like the stuff I do, then hit me up on twitch.tv/goldendrummer730 or youtube.com/goldendrummer730. I'll try to bring CrossCode here as well on Cerulean Skies. I think it's really fun to collab with like CommRio and also just interact with you guys more as well. I promise I'll try and make... I have some more ideas for Cerulean Skies as well that I'd like to implement. Coffee Talk will be back too. I think not next week, but 2 weeks from now. Which will be the weekend of the 9th of July. So we'll have a couple more guests and we'll do another Coffee Talk as well. So stay tuned for that. And of course, as always, give a follow and a shout out to Cerulean Skies. If you like what you see here, know that we are an open hub. If you want to learn how to do content, want to try your own hand at streaming, or just want to understand the intricacies of how this sort of content creation works, well then hey, join us at Cerulean Skies. Here's the about on that one. So find out more about it on the website. I think there's a link to the Discord and all that stuff there too. We're here and happy to help out for anyone looking into getting into content creation, whether that be writing, streaming, recording, you name it, we got it. So with that being said, thank you all so much for coming out to this session of CrossCode, and I hope to see you guys next time on whatever we do here on Cerulean Skies and elsewhere on the internet. Have a wonderful rest of the night, day, weekend, or time space. Bye!